Welcome everyone to Bulldog Yoga Online. I'm Jenny. We have a 20-minute badass abs. So let's get started.
Last one, inhale, exhale.
You've got this.
That's Bulldog strong for us, yeah?
Inhale, lift. We got one more.
You guys are so Bulldog strong. I love it.
I'm gonna ask that everybody starts in a tabletop position with your shoulders stacked over your wrists, your hips over your knees. As we move through some cats and cows, gently sink your lower back down as you find your gaze up. Inhale. And round your back off, pull your belly button up towards your spine. Exhale. Once again, sinking your lower back down, maybe gently wiggling side to side. Rounding your back off, sway back and forth. Find one more round of breath here of your cats and cows and continue with this idea of moving with your breath throughout our practice today. Now from here, come to a nice neutral flat back and start to lengthen both arms long towards the top end of your mat into a puppy pose. So your hips stay stacked over your knees, but you're melting your chest back towards your thighs. Start to draw your chin in towards your chest as you find your gaze back towards your thighs. Now tuck your toes and extend your legs straight into your first downward facing dog. Here in your down dog, you can start to pedal your legs out by finding a nice deep bend into one knee as you plug your opposite leg into your hip socket. And once again, we're breathing in and out through our nose and we're moving with our breath. You're gonna find one more round of breath here in your down dog. Now drop both heels straight back and down. And as you inhale, slowly lift up onto the tips of your toes. As you melt your chest an inch closer towards your thighs, so your hips come nice and high. Exhale, drop your heels down. Once again, inhale, lift up onto the tips of your toes. This time, roll your bodies all the way forward to a high plank position and pause for a moment in your high plank. You're finding your shoulders over your wrists, gazes down to neutralize your spine. Feel yourself pressing your palms into your mat here to set your shoulders onto your back here. You're gonna feel your back almost lifting slightly. As you exhale, press your hips up, downward facing dog, drop your heels down. One more round like this. Roll it forward, high plank. Pause in your high plank and nice and slowly lower your bodies all the way down onto your mat. Release your weight. Now bring your right face cheek to the mat as you lengthen your right arm long towards the right side of your room here. We're gonna find a spinal twist. So right arm towards the right side of your room, right side of your room. There you go, make sure your palm's facing down. Now step your left foot over your body and plant your left sole of your foot on the ground. So think about stacking your shoulders and hips. Allow your head to rest upon your mat. We wanna make sure we open up our spine here. We open up our back before we start to engage that counter muscle of our core. Now as you come through center here, you're gonna place your forearms onto your mat here into Sphinx pose. So your shoulders are gonna stack over your elbows. Actively push your hips into your mat here. Open up your lower back. Draw your chin in towards your chest. Stretch out the back part of your neck. Find your gaze upward. Stretch out the front part of your neck. Now as you release down, left face cheek to the mat, you're gonna lengthen your left fingertips long. So we're finding that same spinal twist now just on our opposite side. Step your right foot all the way over your body here. Dial your right leg open. Keep that left leg long. And once again, you can relax your head down here. Now this time as we come through center, lift your chest, lift your arms, lift your legs for a prone back bend. So we're using our lower back, we're using our glutes to lift our bodies up. Now have your hands at a hover, even try to keep your big toes touching. This helps us engage our glutes better. Now as we inhale, let's lengthen our fingertips long, biceps, frame your ears. Exhale, squeeze your elbows back, lift your chest an inch higher. Keep your gaze down to neutralize your spine. Inhale, lengthen, reach. Exhale, squeeze. We got one more round of breath like this. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze, pause. Now release your hands down next to your chest. Roll your shoulders back and down. Glue your elbows to your sides. Your legs can relax down onto your mat. Press your palms just enough that your elbows come in line with your sides for a mini cobra pose here. So you're gonna feel the back part of your arms and your lower backs engaging. As you inhale, extend your arms all the way straight to an extended cobra pose. Shine the soft part of your elbows forward. And from here, tuck your toes, roll your hips up to a downward facing dog. Now from here, once again, we're gonna roll forward to our high plank position. We're gonna pause here in our high plank. From here, widen your stance with your feet. So walk your feet out nice and wide to the outer edges of your mats. Now think of your transitions as being just as important as your postures. So we're gonna be doing some side planks here. So you're gonna place weight onto your right hand as you slowly pivot your body to your right side. The inside and the outside arch of your foot is gonna come to your mat. So keep your legs not stacked. Can't even think of the other word for that. Lower your hand down as you come through center. Lower down onto your left side. Open your body up. Use that left side body. Engage your obliques. Send your right hip up. Once again, you're gonna find your body through center. Right hand down on your mat. Open it up and come onto your right side. Keep your feet as they are. You're just pivoting through your toes. Once again, transition to your left side. Pull your belly button up towards your spine. Very nice. We're gonna find one more round of this. Slowly transition through center, right hand down, pivot through your toes. So you wanna always keep that top leg in front, so don't switch your feet. Your feet stay exactly where they are. Good, one more time, left side, pivot through your toes. Reach your right arm up, crunch into your left side body. Very nice, lower your hand down. You're in your high plank position. Now from here, use that big muscle on the back side of your body here to stabilize. Engage our glute muscles. It's that counter muscle group to our core. Once our core starts to give out a little bit, squeeze your glutes, use your lower back. Now transition down onto your forearms without dropping your knees down. Forearm plank. A few little things to make note of. A lot of us interlace our hands underneath our nose. That closes off your chest and does not allow you to set your shoulders properly on your back. So pull your wrists apart. Now from here, bring your right forearm parallel with the short side of your mat as you open up to your right forearm plank. So it's the same idea. You keep your feet right where they were. You're just gonna pivot through your toes. Now you're gonna bring your left forearm parallel with your right. Let's open up to our opposite side. Come back into your breath. Keep sending that right hip up. All right, we got 2 more rounds on each side. Lower your right arm down, open up. Beautiful. Switch sides here. Keep your hips up nice and high. If you need to modify from this point, you could always come down onto your knees as well as a variation. One more round here on our right side. Open up, breathe. We're almost there. Good, come down to your left side. Reach. Let's come through center to that forearm plank. Bring your wrists out in line with your elbows. Very nice. Now lower your bodies all the way down. Once again, lift your chest, lift your arms, lift your legs here. Prone back bend. Feet together, gazes down. Neutralize your spine. Now we're going to lengthen our fingertips long. Biceps frame our ears. Palms are dialed inward. Now this time, you're going to use your lower back and use your glutes to start pulsing your body up for 3 rounds of breath. Lift, up, up, up. So once again, we need to use our counter muscle groups of our lower back, of our glutes here, to make sure we're keeping our core nice and safe. Pause here with it lifted. Now squeeze your elbows back. Inhale, lengthen, that's 1. Exhale, squeeze, lift. Lengthen, 2, keep looking down. Squeeze, lift. Lengthen, 3. Once again, you're gonna pulse here. 2 rounds of breath. Lift your body up, pulse. Arms are lengthened long, pulse. Pulse, good, pause. Squeeze your elbows. Extend, that's 1. Squeeze. Extend, that's 2. Pulse for 1 more round of breath here. Squeeze. Extend. Very nice. Lower your forearms down. Push your hips into your mat. Sphinx pose. Stretch out your lower back. All right, now we're going to go back the way we came with our forearm planks, our side plank variations, and our high plank variations. So let's come onto our forearms here. Once again, tuck your toes, forearm plank. Now we're going to pivot to that right side again. So bring your right forearm parallel with the short side of your mat here. Now this time, we're going to do some hip taps. So you're going to gently lower your right hip down. Press it all the way up. Keep your hips stacked here though. Down, up. Exhale, inhale, lift. 1 more, pause with your hips nice and high. Bring your left forearm parallel with your right, open up. Now tap your left hip down. Keep that nice long line with your body. Very nice. Pause with your hips nice and high. Let's transition back through center. Let's come onto our right side. Now this time, you are gonna bring your feet to stack here. So bring your left foot to stack on top of your right. You're gonna tap your hip down. Lift it up. Now we're gonna lift our left leg up, lower it down. Tap, lift, left leg, lower. Down, up, lift, lower. One more. Down, up. As you lift, pause here. Bring your left foot staggered with your right, and you're gonna pivot to your left side. Once again, keep your hips up through your transition. Very nice. Lower your left hip down. Lift it up. Now lift that right leg up. Lower it down. Left hip taps. Lift it up. Right leg lifts. Lower down. Very nice. Tap. Lift. One more round. Tap your hip down. Lift it up. Keep your right leg lifted. Bring it in front of your left. Here, we're going to come onto our right side. One more time. Right forearm plank. We're almost there. Reach your arm up. Now lift your left leg up and pause here with your left leg lifted. So from here, we're finding a single-armed forearm plank. Keep your right arm as it is. You're going to step your left foot nice and wide. Reach your left fingertips forward here. Try to get your hips and your shoulders to evenly face your mat. So pull your left hip down to meet your right. Pull your belly button up and in. You got this. 3 more rounds of breath. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more round of breath. Bring that left forearm parallel with the short side of your mat. Beautiful job. Open up to your left side. Take a round of breath here. Now lift your right leg up. Pause here with your right leg lifted. Now you're going to step your right foot nice and wide. Reach your right arm forward. Single arm, forearm plank. You can do this. Pull that right hip down. 3 rounds of breath. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more round of breath. Come onto your forearms. Forearm plank. Wrists out in line with elbows. Press your bodies up. High plank position. You guys got this. Try not to drop those knees down. All right. We got our right side plank. High side plank. Hold. Right high side plank. Sorry, you guys, that I'm not sorry. All right. We're going to bring our left foot. Actually, keep your left foot where it is. We're going to do our hip tappies first. So hips down, hips up. So it's those same movements we're going to do that we found in our forearms. We're not just finding it in our high plank. Make sure you're actively pressing your right palm into your mat to set your shoulder onto your back. Pause here with your hips nice and high. Come through center, switch sides. Left side, lower, lift. Make sure you're not dumping your weight into your shoulder here. Feel it in your oblique or your left side body. Pause here as you come through center, right hand down. Now we're going to bring our legs to stack. Right hip lowers, right hip lifts, left leg down. Hip down, hip up, lift, lower. One more, hip down, hip up, lift, lower. Step your left foot nice and wide. Come onto your left side, stack your legs. Left hip down, left hip up, lift, lower. That's 1, down, up, lift, lower. 2, 1 more. Good. Step that right foot nice and wide. 1 more time. Right side plank. Lift your left leg up. Pause. Now we're going to do the same idea. That single-armed idea. Step your left foot nice and wide. Bring your left hand to your right shoulder here. Keep pulling that left hip down. Squeeze your glutes. Pull your belly button up and in. You guys got this. Lower your left hand down. Pivot to your left high side plank. We're almost there. When you're ready, lift your right leg up. Pause. Step your right foot nice and wide. Bring your right hand to your left shoulder. Right hand to left shoulder. Keep rotating your right hip to face down. 1 more round of breath. Lower your right hand down. Exhale your hips up to a downward facing dog. Gaze forward. You're going to step or quietly pounce your feet nice and wide to the outer edges of your hands. Yogi squat. And lower your backs all the way down onto your mat here. Happy baby. And allow this posture to be descriptive. Anything that feels good, that makes you happy. Hence the name Happy Baby. Roll side to side, back and forth. Maybe you want to find gentle windshield wiper legs. All righty, well, we're belly up, so now it's time for some belly up core. So we're going to draw our knees in towards our chest. Roll your shoulder blades up. Okay, until I indicate otherwise, I want you to think about grounding your back into your mat. So pressing your back into your mat here. That keeps our back nice and safe and it keeps our core engaged. So a great way to start to do that is roll your shoulder blades up like you're crunching and hold it there. You're more than welcome to place your hands behind your head. Just don't pull on your neck. Now from here, we're gonna do a single-legged rollout. So you're gonna roll your knees in towards your nose and you're gonna extend just your right leg out. So roll it in. Just our right leg lengthens. We're gonna isolate our side, okay? So in and out with your right leg. As you exhale, your knees come in. As you inhale, your leg lengthens. And when your knees come in, think about pulling your heels in towards your glutes. Engage your hamstrings. On your next one, you're gonna pause with your right leg long. Now, if you feel your back lifting when your right leg is long, a simple adjustment. Send your leg higher up towards the sky. If you still feel your leg lifting, you could always plant your right sole of your foot on your mat. But don't lower it down straight because that just lifts your back more. Now from here, your left knee is gonna come all the way to your right elbow. You're gonna extend your left leg out to meet your right, untwist your body. So we're doing a single-legged bicycle. Keep that right leg lifted. So left knee in, left leg out. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Once again, if you feel your back lifting, be nice to yourself. Send your leg higher up. Once that lower back lifts, you're not doing anything positive for yourself. So if you need to send that leg higher or if you need to plant your foot here, but move with your breath. We got 3 more rounds of breath here. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Try to get your elbow and your knee to physically touch. We're doing just that one side. So this leg stays straight the whole time. Just your left leg's moving. There you go. Now pause with your left elbow. Your left knee to your right elbow. There you go. Now lower your right leg all the way down onto your mat. Keep that left leg bent. Keep your left leg bent. Little adjustment. Lift your ankle in line with your knee. Lift your ankle up in line with your knee. Now I am going to ask that you guys lift your back off your mat. So as you inhale, you're going to rise it up and you're going to reach for your left heel. Come all the way up to a half sit up. Exhale, lower it all the way down. Very nice. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Use your breath. Inhale, lift. Once again, these little things, by lifting your ankle up, shocker, it makes it harder. You could always climb your hand up your thigh here, like your left leg's a nice little ladder. Yeah, one more. Pause here with it lifted. We're almost there. Now with your right hand, reach across your body for your left pinky. Kick through your left foot as we find a spinal twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Very nice. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. We got one more round of breath here. Now release your left leg through center as we find a forward fold. Draw your chin in towards your chest here. Engage your upper body. Pull your nose towards your knees. Now you're going to roll it up. Reach your arms up overhead. Biceps frame your ears. Slowly and controlled, you're going to lower your back onto your mat, vertebrae by vertebrae. Hug your knees in. We got to do our other side. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Once again, roll your knees in. Extend your left leg out. Roll it in. Just your left leg's rolling out. So your right knee, it stays in, but don't hold it. Use your core. So roll your left knee in and out. Left leg in and out. We're not twisting yet. It's just a single leg roll out. Roll it in. Roll it out. Roll it in. Very nice. Lift that extreme part of your lower back up each time you roll those knees in. Think of it like a little spinal massage. Positive thinking, glass half full idea. Left leg out. Pause with your left leg out. Remember, you can send it higher up or you can always plant your left foot. Left elbow to right knee. We're almost done. Extend it straight to meet your right leg here. Good. Right knee in, right leg out. Just your right leg's moving. Just your right leg's moving. Right knee in, right leg out. Right knee in, right leg out. Good. Use your breath. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. 3 more rounds here. Twist. Lengthen. 2 more. Twist. Lengthen. 1 more. Hold. Now lower your left leg all the way down. Lift your right ankle in line with your knee, and you're going to come up and tap your heel. Come up and tap your heel. All the way up. Half sit up. Good. All the way up. Keep going. You got another 15 seconds. Up, up, up. Lift that back. You can climb your hands up your thigh here if you need a little assistance. You got 1 more round. Hold. Now with your left hand, reach for your right pinky and kick through. Use this as a spinal twist. Inhale, lengthen up through the crown of your head. Exhale, twist. Take your gaze over your right shoulder. Great Job, everybody. We're gonna once again release to our forward fold. Draw your chin in towards your chest here. Now from here, as you rise it up, you're gonna take your right foot with you, and we're just gonna stretch it a little bit. Plant your right sole of your foot next to your left hip. As we inhale, we're gonna reach our arms up. Place your right hand at the base of your spine, left elbow past your right knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. One more round of breath here. Now counter twist here. Just lean to your left. Now keep your right ankle crossed over your left knee. You have a figure four, and we're just gonna press our chest towards our figure four, just to stretch out our hip a little bit as well. Dial your knees in line. Press your chest forward. Very nice. Extend both legs straight here. One more time, let's find our forward fold. You're gonna take your left foot with you. We're just gonna twist to the opposite side. Plant your left sole of your foot, reach your arms up. Left hand at the base of your spine, right elbow past your knee. Think of this as a lifting and a lengthening posture. First, shoulders stacked over hips, then exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. You got one more round of breath. Come back through center, counter twist towards your opposite side. Very nice. Let's come through center. And we got our figure four. Keep your ankle crossed over your knee. Dial your left knee in line with your right. Press your chest towards your shin here to open up your hip. And now as we unravel our legs, we're gonna find butterfly legs, soles of our feet together. Grab hold of your ankles. Let's find a few shoulder rolls back. A few shoulder rolls forward. One more time as we inhale. Let's reach our arms up. And as we exhale, let's release our hands down. Great job, everybody. Once again, my name is Jenny. Thank you guys so much. And thank you, everybody who's joining us on Bulldog Online. Also, remember to follow us at Spotify, at Bulldog Yoga, and our Facebook account. Thank you guys again. Have a great day.